Good afternoon, and welcome to Eastern Kentucky University's Fall 2025 Commencement. Leading the platform party today is Provost and Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Sarah Ziegler, followed by members of EKU's President Cabinet and Board of Regents. Also marching with the platform party is the Dean of the College of Justice, Safety, and Military Science, Dr. Derek Paulson, the Dean of the College of Education and Applied Human Sciences, Dr. Elizabeth Smith, Dr. Tanley Wasson, Senior Vice President for Student Success, Engagement, and Opportunity, Brian Mullins, Vice President of Finance, EKU Board of Regents Chair Mike Eves, Vice Chair Alan Long, Regents Teresa Hale, Edwin Orange, Laura Babbage, Dr. Lynette Noblet, Lori Cooksey, Garth Bussell, and Aaron Baker. Today's student speaker is Esther Siddiqui from the College of Justice, Safety, and Military Science, and carrying the mace is the chair of the Faculty Senate, Dr. John Brent. Lastly, and leading our commencement ceremony, the 14th President of Eastern Kentucky University, Dr. David T. McFadden. At this time, we ask that you please rise for the presentation of the national colors and the singing of our national anthem, "And My Old Kentucky Home." Please remain standing until the guard has exited the floor.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light, once so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets ring clear, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave. Oh, the sun shines bright on my old Kentucky home. 'Tis summer, the people are gay. The corn tops ripe and the meadows in the bloom, while the birds make music all the day. The young folk roll on the little cabin floor, all merry, all happy and bright. By and by, hard times come a knocking at the door, then my old Kentucky
Please be seated. Graduates and guests, please welcome Eastern Kentucky University President, Dr. David T. McFadden.
Good afternoon and welcome to the campus beautiful at Eastern Kentucky University as we get a chance to celebrate our 2025 graduates. Parents, families, and friends, members of the Board of Regents, distinguished guests, faculty, and staff, thank you for joining us today to celebrate these outstanding graduates. Today, we will formally confer 907 bachelor's degrees and 59 associate degrees for a total of 966 degrees. Today's graduates include many who have achieved academic distinction. We're proud of all of those who are graduating with honors today, but at this time, I want to recognize three groups. If you would, please hold your applause until all three groups have been recognized. Would those who are graduating from our honors program as honor scholars please stand and remain standing? Would those who are graduating summa cum laude please stand and remain standing? Would those who are graduating magna cum laude and cum laude please stand and remain standing? And now would those who are graduates of EKU's highest multidisciplinary honor society, Phi Kappa Phi, also stand. Let's honor these outstanding students. You may be seated. This next group of students has a very special meaning to me because, like them, I was the first in my family to graduate from right here at Eastern Kentucky University. Pioneering a new path brings unique challenges, and I commend our first-generation college graduates for their dedication and their perseverance. At this time, I would ask the candidates who are the first in their families to earn a college degree here today to please stand and be recognized. We are so very proud of you. You may be seated. Commencement is not simply a time of celebration for our graduates, but also a time for each of you who have contributed to their success to celebrate today. At this time, I would ask the following to stand and remain standing. Please hold your applause until all have been recognized. Will the parents of the candidates for graduation please stand? Will the spouses and partners of the candidates for graduation please stand? Will the grandparents of the candidates please stand? And will the family members and other friends who have supported them along the way please stand? Graduates, let's thank this amazing group of people. I would now like to ask the outstanding faculty and staff who have instructed and served these students to please stand and be recognized. Thank you. You may be seated. Degree candidates, as we join here today, we are so excited about the opportunities that are ahead. The individuals who have contributed to your life are amazing and outstanding. One of those who has led this organization and led you as a student body, I'm happy to bring up now to bring remarks on behalf of your class, Mr. Aaron Barker, Student Regent and Student President. Aaron.
Good evening. Standing here with you today is an honor, not because of the role I hold, but because of who you are. Representing you, hearing your stories, and learning from your experiences have made this campus and been one of my greatest privileges on this campus today. This ceremony celebrates your work, your perseverance, and the countless moments that brought you to this milestone. Throughout your time at EKU, you've endured late nights, early mornings, and moments that really pushed you. You faced challenges that tested you and had experiences that reminded you of what you are capable of. Every class, every project, and every person along the way has shaped who you are today. You've grown, you've learned, and now you're ready to step into what comes next, carrying all of that with you. Earlier this fall, I had the chance to speak to the incoming freshmen as they started their journey here at EKU. And today, I wanted to share with you the same advice I gave them, because truthfully, I believe it's just as important at the end of a chapter as it is at the beginning of one. Put yourself out there. Be open, be bold, and lean into opportunities. Today, you're standing on the edge of possibility. Whatever comes next, whether it's a career, further education, military service, travel, or maybe even something you haven't yet imagined. You are more ready for it now than you know. I speak for all of us here at EKU when I say we cannot wait to see where you go and who you become. As you cross this stage today, I want to leave you with one final thing. Don't feel that you need to have every answer today. Your goals, your purpose, and your story will take shape in their own time. Taking risks, putting yourselves out there, and being bold doesn't mean doing everything at once. It means embracing the journey and trusting the process. Give yourself patience, courage, and grace as you grow into everything that you're meant to be, because that is the Colonel way. Thank you. This afternoon, we welcome an exceptional member of the graduating class selected to present the student commencement address, and today that honor belongs to Esther Siddiqui, who is earning a Bachelor of Science in Construction Management from the College of Justice, Safety, and Military Science. Graduates and guests, it is my honor and privilege to introduce this afternoon's student speaker, Esther Siddiqui.
Good afternoon, Colonels, family, and friends. My name is Esther Siddiqui, and today I stand before you as the proud graduate of Eastern Kentucky University, a first-generation college student and a United States Army soldier. I thank God, my family, my professors, Dr. Dodd, Dr. Dyer, Dr. Abdul, and Mr. Miller, and my friends for working alongside me and helping me build this journey one step at a time. My story begins with my parents, two courageous people who came to this country in their late 50s with a language barrier and nothing but faith and hope. Truthfully, they had no business moving to this country at that age, but they did it so their children could have opportunities they never had, which became the foundation of everything I am. I watched them work long hours in kitchens, warehouses, coming home tired but never defeated. My parents said, "Our only inheritance to you is the word of God and education." Those words became my strength every time I wanted to give up. I'm sorry. And reminded me to keep building towards the future they dreamed of. Being first generation meant figuring out everything from scratch: financial aid, classes, and education paths, while trying to make ends meet. There were semesters I worked 3 jobs while taking 21 credit hours just to stay on track to graduate while serving my country. It wasn't easy, but Philippians 4:13 kept me grounded. I can do all through Christ who strengthens me. And that faith helped me build the strength I needed to keep going. When I transferred to EKU, I knew I loved to build, not just buildings, but a future with purpose. But there was one obstacle that stood in my way. That was algebra. That moment, numbers started mixing with letters. I knew I was in trouble. After failing my first quiz, I started doubting whether I belonged in this field I felt too called to build in. When I met with my professor, he challenged me to think deeply about whether this major was the right path. In that moment, my confidence felt shaken, but my faith reminded me that growth often starts where comfort ends. That conversation became a turning point, pushing me to build discipline, resilience, and belief in myself. I called my mom, ready to give up on my education, but she reminded me that God didn't bring me this far to quit. So I stayed. I went to tutoring. I kept studying. And one day, one stranger noticed me struggling and offered to help. That support helped me rebuild my confidence step by step, and I passed the class, surprisingly. That person ended up becoming an important part of my life. That moment taught me something deeper than math. It taught me that building doesn't just happen on construction sites. It happens in us. We build perseverance, faith, and confidence one challenge at a time. At EKU, I found purpose. Construction management taught me how to build not just structures, but opportunities. ROTC built my resilience and leadership. And through Student Contractors Association leadership, I helped connect future builders with new opportunities. EKU opened doors for me, but the best part wasn't just the awards and recognitions, it was the people, the professors, mentors, and friends who had faith in me when I didn't believe in myself, and helped me build me into who I am today. So to my fellow graduates, we balanced school, work, life skills, and we still made it. That's resilience. That's what EKU built in us, and what faith strengthened in us. So as we move forward, the world doesn't just need dreamers, it needs builders. Builders of communities, builders of hope, guided by faith and grounded in purpose. I leave EKU carrying my parents' greatest gifts, faith and education. With those, there is nothing we can't overcome. Congratulations to the class of 2025. We didn't just make it, but we built it. Thank you.
Thank you, Esther. We will now proceed with the formal conferring of degrees on our graduates. Candidates, as your degree category is called, please stand and remain standing until the final group is called. President McFadden, Dean Paulson will present candidates for undergraduate degrees in the College of Justice, Safety, and Military Science.
Will the candidates for baccalaureate degrees in the College of Justice, Safety, and Military Science please stand and remain standing? Will the candidates for associate degrees in the College of Justice, Safety, and Military Science please stand and remain standing? President McFadden, these candidates have been approved by the faculty, and I present them to you for the conferring of their degrees.
President McFadden, Dean Elizabeth Smith will present candidates for undergraduate degrees in the College of Education and Applied Human Sciences.
Will the candidates for baccalaureate degrees in the College of Education and Applied Human Sciences please stand and remain standing? Will the candidates for associate degrees in the College of Education and Applied Human Sciences please stand and remain standing? President McFadden, these candidates have been approved by the faculty, and I present them to you for the conferring of their degrees.
Will all other candidates for baccalaureate degrees please stand and remain standing? Will all other candidates for associate degrees please stand and remain standing? President McFadden, with the recommendation of the faculty, the deans and I present these candidates to you for the conferring of their degrees.
The culmination of years of hard work and dedication becomes tangible during this important moment. Your family, friends, mentors, joined by the faculty and officers of this institution, proudly celebrate all that you have achieved here today. Therefore, by the virtue of the authority granted to me by the Board of Regents of Eastern Kentucky University, it is my pleasure to confer upon each one of you your appropriate degree and do hereby vest each of you with the rights and privileges that come with that degree. Once verified by final grades, your diploma will be confirmed and acknowledged by the Great Seal of Eastern Kentucky University. At this time, graduates, move your tassels from the right to the left, and congratulations. Candidates, you may be seated.
At this time, will the college staff please escort the degree candidates to the stage? Candidates will receive their diplomas, take their ceremonial photo, and return to their seats until the conclusion of today's ceremony. Josiane Estelle Siddiqui. Daniel Douglas Wickert, magna cum laude. Ethan J. Bradley, magna cum laude. Justin Tate Combs, cum laude. William Robert Norman. Ashley Dawn Cash, summa cum laude. Alec Stephen Bond. Dorian Keith Embry. Allison Joan Baker, cum laude. Emily Rose Taylor. Gabriel William Nikolich, magna cum laude. Madison Lynn Cole, magna cum laude. Chloe Danielle Barrett, summa cum laude. Bailey Morgan Vindale, cum laude. Sarah Marie Shepard, cum laude. Brianna Marie Perkins, summa cum laude. Claire Riley Spears, summa cum laude. Saray Venice Colton, cum laude. Amelia Cheyenne Lynch, magna cum laude. Brooke Elizabeth Johnston, cum laude. Emily Faith Dennis, cum laude. Leslie Jean Harris, summa cum laude. Suhaila Nadal Saeed, magna cum laude. Jason Dwayne Akridge, magna cum laude. Autumn Sky Franham, cum laude. Jonathan Deacon Thomas. Heather Ashley Shalonzik, magna cum laude. Alex W. Wells, magna cum laude. Amanda Lynn Hilliard. Madison Shea McKinney. Hayden Wayne Joyner, summa cum laude. Kylie McHale Cooper, cum laude. Michaela Lynn Preston, cum laude. Caitlin Ray Jackson, summa cum laude. Trinity Maria Kathleen Sanchez, summa cum laude. Reagan Alexander Disney, cum laude. Ross Evans Jesse, magna cum laude. Jacob Proferio Contreras. Yana Restrepo, cum laude. Jose Luis Vera Relas. Krista Dawn Taylor, summa cum laude. Sabrina Leanne Johnson. Rebecca Morgan McMillan. Emma Quinn Ryan, summa cum laude. Craig Lutz. Elizabeth Ann Ogorick, magna cum laude, honor scholar. Callista Nicole Wilburn. Nicholas J. Amarino, magna cum laude. Ryan Henry Browning. Corey M. Gibson, summa cum laude. Joseph Scouten, summa cum laude. Nathaniel Jet Barker. Ella Lillian Smith. Justice Morgan Heyer, cum laude. Sadie B. Edwards, magna cum laude. Jesse Blair Collins, magna cum laude. Bailey Nicole Higgins, magna cum laude. Monica Grace Ronkanen, summa cum laude, honor scholar. Ahmad Hussein Zagarit, cum laude. Elijah Brian Baker, cum laude. Stella Rose West, cum laude. Catherine Nicole Cheap. Andres Nathaniel Lizarraga. Cassidy Lee Martin, magna cum laude. Amanda Christine Strohmeyer. James Wesley Rogers, magna cum laude. Logan Allen Cross, magna cum laude. Joel Silas McCain, summa cum laude. Maya Spencer Sowers, summa cum laude. Kyle Ethan Glover, summa cum laude. Charles Roland Algier, magna cum laude. Sophia Erato Dodge. Michael Owen Humbert. Rigoberto Ramirez, Jr. Olivia Caitlin Green. Caitlin Sierra Preston. Julie Brooke Hobner, cum laude. Michael Scott Mattingly, summa cum laude. Carson Wade Johnson, magna cum laude. Sarah Joy Stendel, summa cum laude, honor scholar. Andrea Loy Lynn Mantor, magna cum laude. Madeline M. Galtieri, summa cum laude. Allie Noel Sapp, cum laude. Jaden Lee Naylor. Jillian Nicole Bruns. Cassidy Ann Marie Adkins. Bryce Kyrie Johnson. Paul Isaac Combs, magna cum laude. Kane Robert F. Cummins. Juan Cristobal Esteban, cum laude. Patrick Charles Mallory. Xavier Nathaniel Cheek. Noran Khalil Al-Mula. Morgan Grace Murphy. Casey N. Dunn. Jubilee Jing Hai Toes, cum laude. Allison Page Irick. Kaylee Brooke Vance, cum laude. Matthew Ryan DeMoss, magna cum laude. Preston Nicholas Leon, cum laude. Amelia Diane Smith. Faith Amy Montrell. Colton Wayne Howard. Daniel Scott Henderson, cum laude. Jocelyn Ivy Jewel Gay. Marley E. Charles, summa cum laude. Kendall Marie Downs, cum laude. Jalen Tyrese Montgomery. Lucy Carolyn Jackson, summa cum laude. Leah Renee Murky. Molly Grace Bishop, magna cum laude. William E. Newcomb III, cum laude. Teresa Mary Collins, magna cum laude. Peyton C. Rogers. Delaney Nash Wills, magna cum laude. Clara Marie White. Harrison Joseph Higgs. Sarah Lou Deshawn. Addison Grace Howard, summa cum laude. Brianna Dale Smith. Audrey L. Fisher, cum laude. Joseph Bradley Williams. Joseph H. Mullen, summa cum laude. Daniel Thomas Arsenault, summa cum laude. Michael James Pracker, summa cum laude. Jacqueline Fahed Al-Shaheen. Seth Allen Knott. Kayla Diane Wadlington. Curtis Jerome Cutton II. Jada Avis Vernon, summa cum laude. Samuel Ross Masters. Elizabeth Page Elliott, magna cum laude. Leah Page Cook, summa cum laude. Haley Dare Hollis. Logan Page Botner, summa cum laude. Joseph Isaiah Bird. Bethany Lanita Napier. Mona Lisa Chenoweth, cum laude. Kathleen Genevieve Sachs, summa cum laude. Gabriella Rose Cash. Kunj P. Kapadia. Faith Marie Margaret Audis. Victoria Elizabeth Cabral, cum laude. Adriana Lachey Murray Foles. Brooke Madison Harrison, magna cum laude. Garrett Andrew Thornsberry. Brian O'Neill Sebastian.
Why don't you join me in one more round of applause for these outstanding graduates today. As we near the end of commencement, I want to extend my sincere congratulations to each one of you. Today marks the close of a chapter defined by resilience, determination, and success, and the beginning of a new one in your lives. Through your time at EKU, you challenged yourself, you made sacrifices, and you invested in a distinction held by fewer than 37% of Americans and less than 7% of the world. Being here today shows you that a path forward is not always easy, but each step can lead to a remarkable outcome. Every decision you make has a chance to shape your future with purpose. With resilience, critical thinking, and the compassion that you've gained here at EKU, you are ready to create a life not just of success, but of significance. Whether this is your first degree at EKU or one of many, today marks another milestone in your journey as a part of the Colonel family. Today, you join more than the 100,000 alums who are a part of the Eastern Kentucky University International Alumni Association. It is our hope that no matter where life takes you, near or far, you will stay connected, share your story, and help light a path for others who come and follow. Now that you've crossed this stage, you step into the next chapter. Do so with confidence, knowing that you are prepared and capable, and the world needs exactly what you have to offer. Congratulations, class of 2025. As we conclude today's ceremonies, I would be remiss if I did not take a moment to thank our School of Music and the talented students of the EKU Symphony Orchestra for their outstanding contributions today to our ceremony. I would also like to thank the many dedicated faculty and staff who have made today's commencement a reality. Please join me in thanking everyone for their support today.
Faculty and graduates have left the floor. Now for one last time, let us recognize with a hearty round of applause Eastern Kentucky University's newest graduates.